My mother-in-law is in her 60s, yet she constantly fantasizes about making her debut as a pop idol. My husband handed over our entire savings to her, letting her blow hundreds of thousands on liposuction, breast augmentation, lip fillers, a split tongue, elf ears, and even vocal cord surgery to sound like a baby doll. I tried to gently dissuade her. Mom, the idol industry is a young person's game. At your age, it might not be appropriate, but she took this as me competing with her as a woman. She went straight to my husband to complain, twisting my words and embellishing the story. My husband immediately lashed out at me. My mom has worked hard her entire life. What is wrong with her having a hobby now? As her junior, it is your duty to be filial and support her dreams in everything. How dare you call her old and ugly and say she isn't qualified to be an idol? If she wants money to chase her dream, just give it to her. As a daughter-in-law, you shouldn't be so stingy over such a small amount. A small amount? I nodded obediently. Fine. After all, the one who has cancer and will need that money to save their life is you, not me. I sat on the couch staring at the family medical reports, feeling a heavy, dark rock settle in my stomach. My husband, Brad, was young. Too young, but the report didn't lie. Stomach cancer. For an average family, this was a nuclear bomb. I didn't even know how to break the news to him when he got home from work. The only silver lining was that we caught it early. The doctor said with aggressive treatment and family support, it wasn't a death sentence. It was just going to be expensive. Extremely expensive. Across from me, my mother-in-law, Brenda, was sprawled on the recliner, picking dead skin off her feet while doom scrolling through TikTok. She had recently developed a psychotic obsession with K-pop girl groups. Every time she came over, the living room turned into a concert arena with her phone blasting at max volume. Once, when I had a migraine, I asked her to turn it down or use headphones. She sneered, "Does an old lady watching videos piss you off that much? You just hate me. Everything I do is wrong in your eyes." Since then, I kept my mouth shut. Brenda was a nightmare. I knew that before I married Brad. But for 3 years, Brad had treated me like a queen. Marriage is a partnership, and Brenda's toxic attitude was just the tax I had to pay. I could endure it. Right now, Brenda wiped her foot-picking fingers on her pants and started gnawing on sunflower seeds. Look at these little sluts, she spat, gesturing at the screen. Shaking their asses on stage. They don't even dance as well as I do in my Zumba class. And look at their faces, crooked, ugly. I'm way hotter than them. How the hell did they get famous? She scoffed. Look at that body, flat as a board like a dried up green bean. No tits, no ass. Do men actually like that? If these little twigs can be idols, then damn it, so can I. Brenda spit a seed shell onto the floor and looked at me, eyes gleaming with mania. Chloe, what do you think? If I debuted as an idol, I'd kill it, right? I was still processing the fact that her son was rotting from the inside out with cancer. It took me a moment to even register her insanity. I looked at her yellow teeth packed with spinach, her sagging jowls, and the muffin top spilling over her waistband. I chose my words carefully. Mom, the idol industry it's for the young. Look, most of these Korean girls start when they're barely legal. Even 20-year-olds are considered too old sometimes. If you like singing and dancing, I offered, I can sign you up for the senior choir or a ballroom dance class. Brenda scoffed so hard she choked. I learned a new word on TikTok recently. Internalized misogyny. That's you, Chloe. You're just jealous because even at my age, I'm hotter than you and my body is tighter. Other daughters-in-law support their mother's dreams. You're just a hater throwing cold water on me. She smirked. Thank God I have a good son. Brad already transferred his entire savings account to me. Said I can spend it however I want. Savings account? My brow furrowed. Brad and I had a joint account with about $300,000 in it.